This is a better looking wave for Owen.
Drawing off the bottom, stretching out the front side carve. Second move, more vertical, coming out with some speed. Third, a classic layback fin throw, and fits in a fourth and final maneuver. Overhead on the face. As we check out the Harvey Norman recap, heat number 1 has been pretty slow for scores until about the 5-minute mark. We saw Owen Wright capitalize on a dreamy left, 4 turns with variety, and the finish.
That's exactly what we were talking about. It just didn't really come together for him at the end. So he'll probably run out of time as Connor O'Leary looks to seal the deal. Beautiful first turn. Has built confidence throughout this heat. Not going to hold on to the finish there. Let's have a look at the replays here. Morgan, what did you make of this first turn?
Yeah, it was huge. Like, really engaged the rail there and then comboed it up. Nothing, no funny business.
Look, this is some of the best form I think we've seen from Connor, as we see up and riding. Ryan out the back.
Well, Strickland Bay turning on for this one as Ryan Callanan brings this wave through to the inside. And he's just happy to ride out of that final wave. And it was a solid performance from him. He really built from the first wave.
In between the turns there, so yeah, it was solid. And then Ryan absolutely backed him up solidly there and put together a nice wave. And yeah, just finished on his feet and got away from the rocks on the inside. So first and second there, that was pretty solid performance from both the boys.
Olsen had 3 championship tour wins. You know, it's got to be painful this start.
Oh, wow. There's another look at that long left-hand barrel just pig-dogging, and he was in it for so long. And he was in it for deep. Look how late he had to knife that thing. He was already on his rail in pig-dog position before the lip even came down and covered him. And then he disappears for what seems like an eternity. Almost the length of the entire wave here. Pops out. Arm goes straight up. He knew right then he had a monster score, but he wasn't done. There was still more to do here, and finishes off really strong. And highest heat, single heat score of the day, or highest wave, I should say, of the day. Look at that, 2-3 sections. Comes out and hits this final little nugget on the end.
In the men's seeding round right now, heat 11 belongs to Yago Dora. Stunning performance from him so far. A couple of 7-point rides and he's not done yet. Draws off the bottom into this first section. Hammers the tail of that board and gets a bit of release on move number 2. Climbs the roof. Getting the finishes, showing great variation and building on this incredible scoreline.
And then here we go, Yago Dora on his last ride. Look at the power. Just lays that rail. And then again, just a ferocious layback snap on the second. Up and over the roof for the third. Just nails it.
You think about her results at the past 2 events. Semi-finals for Carissa are typically falling short of the main goal. But she's really just looking to solidify her place in that final 5. She's up at the moment, already has a pair of 6s, and is on her way to a solid score here. Great release.
Let's have a look at the replay here. So Carissa just getting nice and low, driving off the bottom, just flaring off the top on the first one. And the second one.
You know, we often talk about the fact that on the backhand, Carissa may be a little bit more vulnerable. Her forehand is so strong, but the backhand is sharp too. As we see Malia getting into the mix. And she was looking to drop a 2.83 here to make life difficult for Mia McCarthy.
Malia Manuel up and riding out the back. See how she just extends out of that first turn. Just put a little bit more in it. Patiently waited for the second one. Got a little bit of fin release.